following him to a destination chosen by him for a lunch date, I think. Something to do with food, something to do with lunchtime, but we haven't been told anything else.
Here we go again, guys. So the actual destination is in Murcia, and we'll know more about it when we get there.
I wanna close my eyes and go back, play it in my mind. A movie of us two, yeah, we were happy at the time. Can't remember what it felt like. We used to be so strong. That picture perfect sky now, it looks so grey and cold. We've been laying here since 4 AM and you haven't said a word to me. Silent treatment, is this what it feels like when your heart is aching, when it bleeds? If it's over, just say it out loud. Say those words, go ahead, just shout it out. Just be honest, be a man right now. Say it's over, if it's over.
Okay, so you can take the boy out of London, but you can't take London out of the boy. We've arrived roughly at our destination. It's a foodie experience, and they make everything on the premises.
Take me away from home, away from
So thinking of Spain, thinking of tapas, paella. No. What do you think we're going for, guys? Double pie, mash and liquor. Only in Spain. Well, guys, it's a bit of a disaster. The dog house that we were going to is in the dog house because they're not open. So yeah, it says that they should be, and
Big fail.
they should be open from 12 till late, but they're not. The shutters are down and they're not answering the phone. So the dog house, you are in the dog house. So that was an absolute fail. Shutters are all down, they're not answering, so we won't be going for pie and mash. We're now going to go and look for a park up. Tony's busy looking for a spot, and well, we'll take you with us.
So all I'm doing here, guys, is zooming in on Google Maps. Just keep zooming in and out, in and out, in and out until I see a location or something that I see or I think is a location. Looking at that restaurant and its menu has really got my mouth watering. Sunday roasts, pie and mash. So we're gonna have to revert to egg, bacon, fried slice, Heinz baked beans, I think. How about you?
Sounds good to me.
So we've just moved down the road a couple of miles, actually 3 miles, and managed to find car parking spaces next to the beach. All the houses and structures beside us here, then they're not being used at the moment. So quite an ideal location. There's a promenade dead opposite, which we'll show you in a minute. But boy, oh boy, my stomach is a rumbling. It's a time for some food.
Mine looked nice, yours looked messy.
No, it doesn't.
It does.
No, it doesn't. What's messy about that?
All your egg, your beans all over your bacon. Yours looks like a victim.
Victim.
can we please have a break? We've just eaten the lovely brunch that Tony made. He just went out for a walk and there's loads of water under the engine of the car. And I've just asked him what it is, and apparently it's us. So it appears to be some sort of water over pressurization valve. I don't know. We have a plan. It's only a plan, it's not necessarily a solution, but it will do for now.
So this is the offending culprit here. Plastic threaded relief valve to bleed the top of your system. Plastic on plastic. 12 years old. It's just got brittle over time. Luckily, we spotted this as we pulled up. Luckily we'd pulled up, so half the thread's been left inside. Luckily I've got a self-tapping screw here that I'm using to try and drill it out, so I can put a replacement in. Worst case scenario is I bypass this. It's just a bleed valve, and we'll be fine, I'm sure. Most people bleed from the top of the radiator anyway, so Peugeot, in their wisdom, using crappy plastic parts, need to go back to the old ways of using metal. So in that toolbox of mine, I always carry the odd nut and bolt, a couple of screws, blah blah blah, and I had a M6 bolt, which just fastener, that just happened to be able to screw into there and still trap the seal. So it's a bit longer than what it should be, but that's the least of our problems. The water will get through that, no problem whatsoever. It's trapped it, and now all I'm waiting for is single use hose clips on here. So we'll pop down the town, just pick up a couple of Jubilee clips, hose clips, and then that'll be it. They say things happen in 3, so
a new entry on the charts, and in at number 3 is the Peugeot team with cheap plastic parts. This week a non-mover at number 2, it's Tony and Oil Cap Gate. And 4 weeks at the top, number 1, it's Freddie with the engine fire.
So Dad's been filling up his sticker wall, and we need to go and do ours as well. I think we can safely say, where are we going to put this?
tuck him in the corner there.
Tuck him in the corner. That is Benidorm. Done.
Forever.
Who knows? We might be back. Probably not.
No, completely get it, guys. If you want to go away on a summer holiday and bask in the sun and just take a step down to the seafront and have everything on your doorstep, not have to worry about the language barrier or anything like that, then Benidorm.
So Tony's gone to go and get the Jubilee clip for the van, and in the meantime I've had a bit of a freshen up. We haven't actually brought all the shower stuff with us, and can't have a shower when we're in the middle of a housing estate. For me, if my hair's clean, I feel so much better, and it wasn't. It was horrible, as you'd have seen, and I feel so much better. So now I've just got to sort it out so it doesn't dry a big frizzy mess, which it probably will do anyway. But yeah, so that's what I do when Tony's out doing van fixing stuff.
So that is hopefully the van fixed, but we need to give it a bit of a run, get the air out of the system. So as much as this is a great location, we're thinking that we go up the road a little bit, test the van out, make sure I'm not losing any more water after the stain that we've left on the floor down here, and find a park up for the evening. This is pretty good. I put the what 3 words on there. There's parking all along here, guys, so if you are in this area, I don't know why you would be, but if you are, here are the what 3 words. But we're going to go up the road a little bit. I've also just spotted a van down the quay here, so I might have a little look down there as well. But we'll see how we get on. Yep, nice area. There's shops and everything at walking distance from here as well, guys. And a restaurant up around the corner. But we think we want to get into the wild a bit. And to be honest, between me, you and the gatepost, I'm fed up with the seaside areas. I want to be out there. I want to be inland, a bit up in the mountains or whatever. But we'll see. We'll see what everybody wants. We'll be with Ian for another few days, few weeks, don't know yet. And then we'll be heading back off on our own. Back north, unfortunately.
Ooh.
What's that?
You've got an Earl Grey.
Oh, I've got an Earl Grey.
I've got hot chocolate.
Very nice. So we was literally 2 miles up the road, just up there, and now we've come across this. So jobs are good, and Google Maps is the way ahead, guys. Don't rely on Park for Night and places like that. Some places you may stumble across and you might look on the maps later and you'll find out that it's on Park for Night. But just go into Google Maps, zoom in and out, and look for some of them locations. And 9 out of 10 times it pays off, and it certainly does for us anyway. A bit breezy tonight,
Ooh, yes.
but not a bad view whatsoever.
So tonight on the menu we have curry. In fact, we have got chicken curry. But we are adding some mushrooms and peppers and courgettes and onion and stuff to it, and tomato, sorry, I've just been informed, to it, to bulk it up and make it a little healthier. And these Tilda rices are fantastic. Basically pretty much ready cooked, you just got to heat them up, and they come with all sorts of lovely flavours. So we've got a coconut one tonight. And
who's the curry made by?
the
Tinned
curry,
isn't it?
a Frey Bentos.
Yeah.
Frey Bentos tinned curry. So
Had them before, quite
we
nice.
have, yeah. They are what they are. It's literally what it says on the tin.
Two minutes this rice on a stir fry. I've added about a tablespoon of water because the fat and the oil off the vegetables is enough to cook it. And my assistant here is gently simmering. The sous chef is gently simmering the curry.
With Freddie's, let's call them minor hiccups, and the time and effort put into making our videos, many of you asked on more than one occasion how you can support our little channel and community. As we've previously mentioned, Patreon just doesn't currently sit right with us on what we hope to achieve for the channel or how we want to share our adventures. And after some thought, we've decided that if you really want to support us and Freddie and the channel, then a cup of tea or coffee it is.
Please click the Buy Me a Coffee link in our video description or in our social media bios.
So definitely not the most sheltered location we've found ourselves in. However, still a fantastic one. And we're away from the main seafront areas, which is what it's all about. We don't mind stopping off from time to time there, but we want to find these places more in the wild. So yeah, this will do for tonight. Dinner's done. Perfect. So a little sneaky look of Ian doing his chores there. Good boy, doing his washing up after his meal. Now we're going to settle down for possibly a game of Ludo, but we're not too sure, to be fair. It's quite late, it's dark outside, and bed is a-calling after a not so good sleep last night. He doesn't feel like socialising tonight and he's keeping us on the outside.
Not his open.
Nobody's allowed in.
You're both allowed in.
Pancakes, chocolate muffins. It's not a bad life, is it?
Come and sit in. And that's still warm, that bit. Oh, that does not want to got that up yet.
I'm in.
I always put that down just to get out myself.
We're in.
Did you bring the Ludo?
It's a bit like 3 monkeys in it.
Speak for yourself.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Just me.
Cake, they're down there to your right, Tony.
Oh, thank you. So,
You better give one
you
a
said you
grab.
can't get 3 in a little Delica.
Micro camper for 1. They lied.
We're not all camping in it though.
No, that'd be too cosy.
Yeah. Right, guys, we're going to settle down for a muffin. So we'll see you in the morning.
Night.
Good night.
Good night.
Good morning. So it is first thing, and for a change, I've got up out of bed first.
No for change.
Oh, the cheap seats are awake. Hello.
So early.
Oh, peekaboo.
Oh, you turn the light on.
Oh, look at that.
Really? I can't see. Turn the light off.
Oh dear.
Oops.
Well, that was a bit of a rude awakening. We've not done pillow talk for a long time. It's fresh this morning, but we want to head over here. We're going to head over onto that bit of land that stretches right the way around the lagoon. Yeah, so we're going to take a drive round to the other side of the lagoon as we're so close and see what's there.
Oh, that's nice.
So just behind me in the distance, just seen a bunch of flamingos in the lagoon there. So we're going to quickly get our cameras and see if we can take a picture. We're not expecting anything special, and we don't want to frighten or spook them because they'll disappear. So we can see the flamingos. We're just trying to get a little bit closer. No light on them.
Well, that was something different. But now I've got to get back and finish getting washed, dressed, ready for the day.
And clear your throat.
Yeah. It's early. So we've had a really lovely morning so far, getting the photos of the flamingos and just watching the wildlife really go past. But now we're going to head along to La Manga, which is a really thin strip that turns this into a lagoon.
Please leave a thumbs up and a comment.
And if you haven't already done so, hit that subscribe button. And we'll see you on the road
Soon.